Hey Sagittarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're just doing a general reading, see what messages you need to hear right now. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and thank you so much for all of your support. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards, and at the end we're going to get some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. Okay, got some interesting cards here for a general reading. So let's just work our way through them. The cards that we have starting the reading off are the Page of Cups, followed by the Queen of Cups, followed by the Eight of Cups, and then followed by the Hermit. And so with the Page of Cups showing up, the Page of Cups can represent apologies. So somebody may be coming to you to apologize to you for some reason, or it could just be a happy surprise as a whole. The Page of Cups to me really represents a new love, or it could be a new love, or just somebody that's sweet on you, somebody that's very much crushing on you, and it could be this Queen of Cups, right? And the Queen of Cups is somebody that is very emotionally mature. Doesn't have to be a male or a female. This is just energy. Somebody that's very much a healer, maybe even somebody that's psychic, but there's somebody within your midst that definitely is very supportive in your life, very nurturing to you, very gentle. And it looks like what this individual may be doing. And again, this could just be you loving on you and you being kind to yourself and listening to your intuition. But it really feels like there may be somebody in your life that is triggering you in some way to, with this Eight of Cups and the Hermit card, to kind of walk away from maybe old thought patterns, old beliefs, pains of the past that you may be holding on to. This individual is going to teach you emotional strength, okay? And if it's not an actual person that's teaching you emotional strength, then you are learning it on your own, okay? And giving yourself the love and the attention that is needed. And when you do that, you do walk away from things that are not for your higher good. And so you just feel tired and you feel like you want to escape something, whether it be your life, whether it be a job, a relationship. You are on a quest and a search for your happiness. Okay, what is really going to bring you happiness? There's a lot of introspection that is either going on or it needs to go on, because the Eight of Cups and the Hermit card both represent inner introspection, right? Introspection, searching for where your happiness really lies. What is your truth? What is your truth about where your passions pull you? And when you really do that soul searching and you really dig deep in and you say, you know, where is my happiness? Where am I going to be happy? Where is my intuition guiding me? And then you start working on the steps to go towards where your intuition is guiding you. Well, then you are going to be able to escape whatever hell you may be in your heart or your mind at this moment. Okay, this Eight of Cups and the Hermit is having the emotional strength to stand up and say, there's some shit I want to change in my life. And what do I need to do that? You may have to pull within and really start working on yourself. Or, like I said, there may be some happy news that comes your way that allows you to really see things very clearly on where you want to go. Or, you know, people come in our lives all the time to trigger us. And so, like I said, there could be this Queen of Cups. Doesn't have to be a female that's coming in and helping you with that a little bit. They're very gentle and sensitive with you. Or this can represent how you are very gentle and sensitive and very faithful and loyal to the individuals that are in your life. You know, take that as it resonates. The Knight of Pentacles is coming up here in the reverse. And so this is all about not working, not putting in the effort and the things that are needed, the input that is needed for you to get your abundance and to go on the path in which you are destined to be on. This represents a very stubborn person, not working towards their dreams, maybe even being lazy. And the thing about that is if this card is in the upright, honey, the money is chasing this person. Okay, the money is chasing them. But somebody, you know, out there is maybe not putting in the effort for their own life that they need to. Are you putting in the effort towards your dreams and towards your passions that you really should be putting? Okay, even the smallest of efforts is an effort. Hold on. You got your walls all up and everything. 9 may be significant to you because both of these are 9s. But let's talk about first the 9 of Wands. Okay, the 9 of Wands that's coming up here represents, you know, you keeping and maintaining your boundaries up. You're not letting people in. You're not letting people close to you. You're not letting people know where you're operating from mentally or spiritually. Okay, you've got the barriers up, like you're not coming in. You won't know anything about me. All right, 9 of Cups that's sitting here in the reverse. And so the 9 of Cups represents laziness, looking for something to happen quickly without putting in the work, looking for those quick results. This also can represent greed or maybe even weight gain. So laziness can result in weight gain. And so it's very important that you start taking care of yourself. You're not pushing yourself towards your dreams. You're blocking yourself from your own dreams. You're blocking yourself from your own abundance, all because of this, the brain. The brain is blocking you, okay? You got barriers up against yourself even. All right. Let's get the 6 of Pentacles that's sitting here in the reverse. And so the 6 of Pentacles, it sort of feels like you may be dealing with individuals in one-sided relationships, meaning that you are constantly giving and they are constantly selfish, and it's causing you to struggle. So you may have people that are asking you for money, people that are trying to disrupt your stability in some way. And it really is just looking at this as you may feel like in the relationships in your life, whether that be work, family, friends, love interests, whatever, that you are the one that's putting in all the work. Okay, that you're the one that makes all the phone calls. You're the one that always apologizes. You're the one that's always giving. And then you're the one that's always struggling. All right. I want to get some from this deck. I always say, if you've ever flown on a plane and they tell you you put your mask on before you put anybody else's on, trust me. Trust me. This is the message that's coming through in this reading. Take care of your dreams first. And make sure that you are not selling yourself short, that you are putting in the work and the effort towards your dreams. They're not going to just come at you, come knocking at your door. Oh, gosh, I can't pick it up. Page of Cups that's showing up here. Now, the Page of Cups can represent a child that's in school. So you may be dealing with, or you may have a child that is in school currently, and maybe needing to do a little bit more studying and things of that nature. But this can also represent new love. It can represent a volunteer activity that you're going to be involved in, or it could represent a new volunteer job or nonprofit job. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. Okay. Queen of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. And so with the Queen of Swords sitting in the reverse, you know, you could be dealing with some individuals in your life that are being dishonest or maybe even unkind to you. But this also can represent a very, very rigid logic. Okay, are you not willing to bend your thoughts, bend your ideas, and maybe see things from a different perspective? This is all about challenging yourself to really see things very clearly and very freely, very openly. Be honest with yourself. Okay, the Queen of Swords in the upright is being very honest. Very truthful. All right, the Queen of Swords, she's a no-nonsense bitch. She will cut you off if you are not for her higher good, but it's sitting in the reverse. So you might have people in your midst that are definitely not for your higher good, and you're not doing anything to get them out of it. All right. Watch your circles, because your circles can block your abundance. Your thinking, your own barriers inside of yourself can block your blessings. All right. Hold you stagnant. 3 of Wands. This thing is sitting in the freaking reverse. This is all about not having the foresight, not putting the plans in, delays because you have not put the right amount of effort in advance. Remember, you don't have to see the whole staircase just to take that first step. Okay, Martin Luther King quote, and you got to make sure that you're taking those steps. We got the Hermit card, but now it's sitting in the reverse. And so the Hermit card in the reverse is repeating mistakes over and over again, feeling stuck in a rut, feeling lonely and isolated from the world. So you may be feeling this way right now. And that is because you may need to do some soul searching. When we feel uncomfortable in life, it is because we are being triggered to change our life. Okay? Make some changes. Look at your circle. Look at you. Look at the things that you're doing on a regular basis. We got the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, most definitely. This is all about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. This can also represent secrets. So there may be some secrets that are being kept around you in your circle. But you got to be discerning and listen to your own intuition. Sorry. Ace of Cups that's sitting here in the reverse. This is feeling let down by life, by people, by situations, feeling depressed and disappointed as a whole. And this may be where you are right now. Maybe you're feeling disappointed in the people that you've trusted, in the efforts that you've put into things that had no fruition to it. And so it's a matter of really sitting back and thinking, okay, what did I learn from those situations? And what do I need to do to get myself to a better place? Okay, learn to focus on the lessons and not the losses of your life. All right, the Six of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. This is unable to move on. Stuck, stagnant, not moving forward, just sitting there still. So you may be trapped in your thoughts, trapped in your emotions. Emotionality equals irrationality every day of the week. Deal with those pains that you have going on so that you can leave them alone. All right. Get some from this deck, then we're going to flip over to our oracle cards. I think it's pretty clear you may be stagnating your own self from your own victory. Page of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so this is, you know, this could be somebody in your life. Again, we talked about a child at school. There could be a child that's bored and struggling at school that you're dealing with, being very immature. Or this could be you being very immature about taking actions for your own life. Not learning the lessons, okay, of your life. Keeping you stuck. All right, take that one, how it resonates for sure. Ace of Wands that's sitting here. Did we have this one? No, Ace of Cups was in the reverse. Ace of Wands sitting here in the reverse. And, you know, this is all about rejections, false starts, delays. You know, false starts can happen because you don't prepare or plan for that start. And so then everything goes falling all to hell, right? And it's really comes down to the fact of not having foresight and not putting the appropriate planning into place. Don't be so impulsive to start something without thinking through what the steps are that are needed to be successful at what you're starting. Okay. Man, why do we have all these coming in the reverse? You got to get yourself balanced out. I'm telling you. The Two of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. And so this is all about you are overloading yourself with far too much information. You're causing confusion to yourself. And it's causing you to not make a decision at all towards your goals or towards your dreams. You got way too much coming in, or you're thinking about too many things, and it's time to compromise with your own mind. Okay? Focus on 1, 2 tasks at a time. You can't, you know, take on the whole world at one time. You know, how are you just going to take on your house and then the city that you live in and then the state? I mean, you know, think about it in pieces like that. Seven of Swords. Holy moly. I call this my thief card. Okay, you got somebody in your midst that you cannot trust. This is somebody that will betray you, somebody that is dishonest. They will take from you. They might take your energy, take your money, take your job, whatever the case is. But as soon as they do it, what are they going to do? They're going to run away. And so make sure that you are very discerning with the people in your life. Are you putting time and energy into people that would do you dirty in the matter of a breath? Child, clean your circle out. The Star card comes out as the last tarot card that we pull. And I really like this because this is all about getting inner clarity, renewing hope in your life again, having that faith again in yourself and in your journey and in your path. This also can represent being in the spotlight, getting recognized in some way, seeing things very clearly and people seeing you very clearly. Whew, wow. I want to get on to our oracle cards because I do like this reading, but it is giving you some messages, some changes that are needed in your life. All right. The dream oracle card that you got is number 45, Divine Drunkenness. Surrender to your spiritual reverie. understand one thing. You need to start listening to yourself, listening to your spirit, and listening to your intuition. And you have to ask yourself, where is it pulling me? Where am I being guided? Because somebody else's dream is not your dream. You have to figure that out for yourself. Where are you being pulled to? Where are you being guided? All right, one from the Fairy Temple Oracle. We got tenderhearted, rally, encourage, and calm. And this is really important that, you know, we don't let life harden us to the point where we don't even love ourselves, or we can't even recognize when love is present in our lives. This is about rallying up inside of yourself the love in which that you want to receive from the world. And once you do that, you will calm yourself down. Once you start loving on yourself, you're going to be more encouraging to yourself. You're going to be more motivating to yourself. You're going to start telling yourself, you know what? That's not the path that I need to be down. That's not the individual that I need in my life. And you're going to be very discerning, but you must rally yourself up first. You must love yourself and build yourself first. All right. These are the Angel Answers cards. If you have a question, go ahead and focus on it right now. If you don't, it's all right. Let's just see if we get some additional messages. Then we'll get your final personal messages. Ciao. We got improving health. So if you've been going through any health concerns, it looks like that is going to be changing for you. And I'm so happy to hear that. All right. Romance. There may be a romance that's a blooming. I don't know. This could also be a romance for yourself. Love yourself. And then we get success and abundance that came out. So when you start loving on you, when your health starts to improve, you're going to have that abundance and you're going to have that success. All right. Let's get some personal messages before we close this reading out. We got twin flames. Now, we did show the romance card, so there's somebody, maybe a romantic interest that's going to trigger you in some way to really start making moves for your life. This says, think long, you think wrong. Do. Stop thinking and do. Angels are all around you right now. Beautiful. Okay, you better know it. You can speak to your spirit guides. You can speak to your angels. Ask them to give you messages in your dreams. If you have no idea where your path is supposed to be, ask for those messages to come to you in dreams. All right, we got legal case. There could be some kind of legal case that you could get involved in some way. Clarity. This is all about looking at things clearly. This says, don't take criticism from people who you would never go to for advice. Child, say it one more time. Do not take criticism from people who you would never go to for advice. What the hell does their opinion matter? All right, let's be real about that. Think about your circle and think about the people in which that you confide in. All right, quick to anger equates to quick to sadness. Do you need to control your temper a little bit? Get that temper under control? We got Cancer that's showing up here. Could be Cancer season. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. I'm not speaking about actual sickness Cancer, but if that is the case, it may have presented itself, but you are on your way to improving. Okay, we got never argue with a stupid person. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. That's a Mark Twain quote. Again, know who you're talking to. Be very discerning on who you tell your business to and who you listen to advice from. You must and you will. You must take control of your life, and you will. Now, what are you doing today to get closer to what you want tomorrow? Did I say that in this reading? So weird. Wear a mask if you must, but never forget your own reflection. I know that's right. Don't forget, don't lose yourself in life. Don't lose who you are at the core. All right? Let's get some from this deck, and we will close this reading out. Definitely went a little longer than expected, but I think you got some messages out of it today. So hopefully you get motivated out there and you start working, 1,000% towards your abundance, because it's here. It's sitting on the table. Success is yours. All right. One more. All right. We got a lot. So let's just work through these really quick. I want to see what these messages are saying to you, because it may be very important for somebody to hear. We got rewarded for your hard work. Okay. You need to get rewarded for your hard work. If you're not getting rewarded for your hard work, well, then you need to evaluate where you're putting your hard work at. You got vultures. You might have some vultures around you, honey. You need to watch yourself, whether that be at work, friends, family, whatever. I don't know, but watch yourself. Learn a trade. So you may need to go back to school. May need to learn something new. Doesn't have to necessarily be a trade as far as like an electrician or something, but learn something new and keep yourself positive. But you need to set a 5-year plan, okay? Where are you going to be in 5 years? And is what you're doing today going to get you to that plan? All right, cocky and confident are two totally different things. So understand that you may think that you're coming across confident, but you may be cocky. So let's watch how we're speaking and how we're expressing and communicating our thoughts. It says keep going. Don't hit the brakes now, okay? Seize the day, okay? There's no day better than today to start working towards your dream. It says not every offer deserves a consideration. Oh, okay. Step up or increase your 401k. Start investing in yourself. Showing up late can equate to a no-show in others' minds. So let's make sure that we're punctual on things in which, and child, I'm very unpunctual. So I'm saying this is like either way, I'm going to say it, but I don't necessarily follow it. But let's make sure that we're showing up for our lives appropriately. Let's put it that way. This says stop talking and start walking. Fame and recognition. Is this something you want, or is this something you're destined to have? Movement requires a decision to act. Have you made that decision? Career development. It's time to develop yourself. Who are you meant to be? Ask yourself those questions. Money, money, money. I like it. It says, is your bank account ready for more? That came right in the same order. Is your bank account ready for some money, money, money? Yes. Do they appreciate what you do? Okay, where you're working now, do they appreciate what you do? And then we have new home. All right, if these are your messages, make sure to come back and check me out.